Hello, team accountants. First of all, let me finish problem number two. First, let me tell you, it took me almost about 25 minutes to finish off all the ledgers without format, mind you. So, if it has taken you about 45 minutes to 50 minutes to do this particular ledger posting, then please do not worry, because you would have followed the format that is required and you would have done neatly, so it would have taken more time for you. So if you have taken about 45 minutes to solve this one, to do the postings for this ledger, do not worry, you have not taken more time. But sir, if such a problem comes, we'll leave it for choice now, sir. No, first you learn, no, then if you want, you can leave it as choice, but first you learn, no. It may be, see, this one is having most of the adjustments, so it will appear to be lengthy. In exam they will not give so many adjustments. All right, don't worry, don't panic. Okay, now let us start checking. Okay, and in this problem only I'll finish off the conversion from ledger to journal. I'll not be doing problem number 5 as I had told. I'll be doing this problem only and I'll finish off, because I do not want to make ledger posting a long one. Okay, now first journal entry you would have kept next to you. It will be cash account debit, stock account debit, furniture account debit, computer account debit, to capital account, and to bills payable. So come to the capital account, all the credit side, come to the, it is credited in the journal entry. So come to the names opposite to it, come to the credit side, write the names opposite to it. Buy cash, buy stock, buy furniture, buy computer. Once again, did I take stock? Yeah, because there is one more additional capital introduced in the form of goods. So once again this stock has come. This is the second one. I have not written the same thing two times. This is a different entry. Okay, so till here the capital account will be there, and there's bills payable. I have explained in the last problem the three methods. So two bills payable 17,000 and two balance carried down will be 1,13,000 after considering this 8,000. All right, it was 1,05,000. So once more stock of 8,000 was introduced, so it would have been stock account debit to capital account. So once again, capital account, come to credit side, right, buy stock 8,000 and the balance carried on will be 1,13,000. This is a casting total of 1,30,000. Both sides will be writing. Then buy balance brought down 1,13,000. Now come to cash account. Now see the journal entries. I am considering only the cash, this one. So first one is cash account debit to capital account. Come to cash account has been debited. Come to cash account, come to debit side, right, to capital account 50,000. Then one more entry is there, bank account debit to cash account. So in journal entry, cash account has been credited. Come to cash account, come to credit side and write the name opposite to it. By bank account 12,000. Then once again there is cash sales. So cash account has been debited. So come to cash account, come to debit side and write the name opposite to it. To sales account 8,000. Then once again prepaid insurance is there. So in the journal entry, cash account has been credited. So come to cash account, come to credit side, write the name opposite to it. By prepaid insurance 1,000, to the extent of 1,000 only. Then one more entry is our charity. Alright, so in the charity account, in the charity journal entry, cash account has been created. So come to cash account, come to credit side and then write the name opposite to it. By charity account 200. Then once again there is a sale of 10,500. In the journal entry, cash account has been debited. So come to cash account, come to debit side and then write the name opposite to it. To sales account 10,500. Then cash has been withdrawn from bank. So in the journal entry, the cash account is debited. So come to cash account, come to debit side and write the name opposite to it. To bank account 2,800. Then once again there is water charges. So in the journal entry, cash account has been credited. So come to cash account, come to credit side and write the name opposite to it. By water charges 900. Alright. Oh, I missed this one, right? Okay, now in the earlier entry there is drawings account debit to cash account. So in the journal entry, cash account has been credited. So come to cash account, come to credit side, write the name opposite to it. To by drawings account 2,800. Then what else is there? What else affecting the cash? Yeah, prepaid telephone charges is there. In the journal entry, cash account has been created. So come to cash account, come to credit side and write the name opposite to it. By prepaid telephone 950. Then is there anything that is there with cash? Yes, commission. Now commission has been received by to the extent of 4,000. So cash account is affected by 4,000. In the journal entry, cash account has been debited. So come to cash account, come to debit side, write the name opposite to it. To commission account to the extent of 4,000 only. So this, and then there is one more, purchases of 12,600. purchases of 12,600. In the journal entry, cash account has been created, so come to cash account, come to credit side and write the name opposite to it by purchases account. Then this one striking off I have done deliberately. This particular striking off I have done deliberately. What most of you will do is, after doing this one, you will not recall in the exam tension that you will have to do the balancing thing also. You will not leave space and then you will write. Then once again you will strike and then you do. It will not look good for presentation. So leave couple of lines, then write the casting total, then do the balancing of 44,850 will be my balance. That one to balance carried, oh god, it is brought down. To balance brought down 44,850. Here your cash ledger ends. Then come to bank account, repeat after me. Now what has happened? There is no bank account in the capital, so the first one is bank account opening. So in the original journal entry, what has happened, bank account has been debited, so come to bank account, come to debit side and write the name opposite to it. To cash account 12,000. Then what else is there? After that, prepaid insurance is there. In that prepaid insurance thing, journal entry, bank account has been created, so come to bank account, come to credit side and write buy prepaid insurance to the extent of 3,000. Then charity is there. In the charity account, the bank account has been created, so come to bank account, come to credit side and write by the name opposite to it, by charity 300. Then after that there is cash withdrawal, so cash is going out, sorry, cash is coming in, so bank is reducing. So in the journal entry, bank is created, so come to bank account, come to credit side and write the name opposite to it, to cash account 2,800. Then there is drawings of rupees 350. I think it was for life insurance policy, I'm not very sure. So bank account has been created, so come to bank account, come to credit side and write the name opposite to it by drawings. Then there is electricity charges paid by bank, so come to that bank account has been created, come to bank account, come to credit side, write the name opposite to it, to electricity charges 1,800. My dear friends, I'm actually revising, so I'm doing this a bit fast, alright, because I do not know if you are watching this video one day before the exam, and I do not want you to spend more time only on ledgers. There are many other things like accounting equation, there is BRS, there is subsidiary books and cash book also. Cash book is a part of subsidiary books, but I am telling cash book separately because in that there is single column, two columnar and petty cash with impressed, without impressed, everything is there. So we'll have to spare time for those things also. So I'm just doing this a bit fast. Okay, now come to next ledger. Next ledger, it is stock account. In the first journal entry, stock account has been debited, so come to stock account, come to debit side and write the name opposite to it, to capital 28,000. Then after a few more transactions, there is a fresh capital introduced in the form of goods, so once again stock account was debited, so come to the same stock account, come to the debit side and write the name opposite to it, to capital account 8,000. Then casting and balancing activity will be done. Then furniture account. Now furniture was introduced as capital, and in the original journal entry, furniture account was debited, so come to furniture account, come to debit side and write the name opposite to it, to capital account 14,000. Then there was furniture that was destroyed by fire, so what you should do, in the journal entry, furniture account was created, so come to furniture account, come to credit side and write the name opposite to it, by insurance compensation receivable 3,000, careful about this, and by furniture lost by fire account, 1,000. These two bifurcation, please be careful, you should do like this. Then then casting and balancing and then closing of the ledger. Then computer account. In the journal entry, computer is in capital, so computer account was debited, so come to computer account, come to debit side and write the name opposite to it, to capital account 30,000. Then just like our last problem, bills payable account. Now in this situation, I had told you to write by capital account only 17,000 because it will match the dual aspect. Then if nothing is paid, it will be carried down. So I am doing the casting and I am doing the balancing and I am doing the brought down thing. Alright. If something is paid, then it will be done. It will be mentioned on the debit side. Alright. Now come to purchases account. So in purchases account, listen. First one. The first transaction is goods given as samples. So you would have done advertisement account debit, advertisement expenses account debit to purchases account. In the journal entry, purchases account has been created. So come to purchases account, come to credit side and write the name opposite to it, by advertisement expenses account. Then after that, the next entry is purchases to Adinath. In the purchases in the journal entry, purchase account has been debited. So come to purchase account, come to debit side and write the name opposite to it, to Adinath account 23,000. Then after that, the next journal entry is drawings account debit to purchases account. So come to purchases account has been created. So come to purchases account, come to credit side and write the name opposite to it by drawings account 2000. Then after that, what are the other, once again advertisement expenses is there. So once again goods was given as samples. So in the journal entry, purchase account was created. So come to purchase account, come to credit side and write the name opposite to it by advertisement expenses account 350. Then after that, goods lost by fire is there. In the journal entry, the purchase account has been created. So come to purchase account, come to credit side and write the name opposite to it, goods lost by fire account 2600. After that, and before that there is one more 12,600 cash purchases. So the original journal entry, purchase account was debited. So come to purchase account, come to debit side and write the name opposite to it, to cash. Then casting total, then balancing will be done like this in the normal manner. Then come to sales account. Now in the original journal entry, sales account was created. So come to sales account, come to credit side and write the name opposite to it by cash account 8000. Then once again in the original journal entry, sales account was created. Come to sales account, come to credit side, write the name opposite to it by Ramlal account 17,000. Then once again in one more transaction, the sales account was once again created. So come to sales account, come to credit side and write the name opposite to it by cash account 10,500. Then one more transaction was there, where once again sales account was created. So come to sales account, come to credit side and write the name opposite to it by Raman account 32,000. Now the casting and balancing has been done. This is the way you end the ledger of sales. Now Ramlal account, in the original journal entry, Ramlal account was debited. So come to Ramlal account, come to debit side and write the name opposite to it, to sales account 17,000. Now this one and this one will be matching. Then this is the casting, this is the balancing, because nothing has been received from that person. So this will be the casting and this will be the balancing, and that one will be carried forward. Then Adinath account. Now in the journal entry, Adinath account was created in the journal entry. So come to Adinath account, come to credit side and write the name opposite to it by purchases 23,000. Since nothing is paid, we still owe rupees 23,000 to that person. This is what this thing represents. So to balance carried on, the casting is done and the balance is done, balance is carried forward and the liability is shown. Then come to drawings account. In the original journal entry, drawings account was debited. So come to drawings account, come to debit side and write the name opposite to it, to cash account 2,800. Then once again in the journal entry, drawings account was debited. Come to drawings account, come to debit side, write the name opposite to it, to bank account 350. Once again goods was withdrawn at cost. So drawings account was debited in the original journal entry. Come to drawings account, come to debit side and write the name opposite to it, to purchases account 2,000. Then casting, balancing and brought forward, carry forward and brought forward, carry forward and brought forward. Alright. Then advertisement expense account. Now in the original journal entry, advertisement expense was debited and purchase was created. So come to advertisement expenses account, come to debit side, write to purchase, the name opposite to it, to purchases account 4,000. Once again come to advertisement expense account, it was debited in the journal entry. Come to the debit side, write the name opposite to it, to purchases account 350. The casting, balancing is done. Alright. Then prepaid insurance account. Prepaid insurance account. In the original journal entry, prepaid insurance account was debited. So come to prepaid insurance account, come to the debit side of that account, write the name opposite to it. Now be careful, since it's a compound entry, you should write the correct amounts against the correct accounts. So to bank account 3,000, to cash account 1,000. You can once again cross verify with the cash and bank account whether you have returned the same amounts over there. It will act as a verification for you. Then casting and balancing is done. Then charity account. In the original journal entry, charity account was debited. Sorry, I have not written debiting credit, I will lose marks. Okay. Charity account was debited. So come to charity account, come to debit side, write the name opposite to it, to cash account 200. Once again in the journal entry, charity account was debited. So come to charity account, come to debit side and write the name opposite to it, to bank account 300. Then in Raman account, in the journal entry, in the original journal entry, Raman account was debited. So come to Raman account, come to Raman account, come to debit side and write the name opposite to it, 32,000. That person has not paid us anything, so that person owes us that much. So casting is done, balancing is done, and balance asset receivable is shown. This is my debit balance that is showing. Alright. Then come to electricity charges account. In the journal entry, electricity charges account was debited. So come to electricity charges account, come to debit side, write the name opposite to it, to bank account 1800, casting and balancing. Come to water charges account, only one entry, water charges account, water charges was debited in the journal entry. Come to that account, come to debit side, write the name opposite to it, to cash account 900, casting, balancing. Then insurance compensation receivable. Listen, if the name is very long, you can make it into 2 lines. It is not going to cause any trouble. If the name is very long, don't try to make your font size small. You can write in 2 lines, but let it be in the center, let it be presentable. Okay. Now, insurance compensation receivable account, in the journal entry, this particular account was debited. So come to the debit side of this account, write the name opposite to it, to furniture account, to the extent of 3000. You can cross verify this with the furniture account. There you would have written this account and you would have written 3000 against it. Then casting, then balancing. Then furniture lost by fire account, in the journal entry, this particular account was debited. So come to debit side, write the name opposite to it, to furniture 1000. You can once again verify this with the furniture account, it will be matching. So 1000 casting and balancing. Then prepaid telephone charges account. Now in the journal entry, this account was debited. So come to this account, come to debit side and write the name opposite to it, to 950, casting and balancing. Then come to commission accrued. Sir, what is this, such a long problem? Don't worry, this problem is in the last ending stage. Don't worry. Okay, only few more accounts. Commission accrued account, and if you have done correctly, I am very sure that your confidence will be boosted exponentially. Alright, if you have done this correctly, your confidence will be boosted exponentially. But do not panic, this much lengthy problems they will not ask, because if this particular problem only takes about 45 to 50 minutes for you in exam, what about other problems, right? So they will not give, but this one will be a good practice problem. Since it is a revision problem, we are doing such problems. Alright, this kind of problem, this lengthy problem will not come. Alright, but this will be having a good practice for you. Alright, now commission accrued account, in the journal entry, this commission account, accrued account was debited. So come to this account, come to debit side and write the name opposite to it, to commission account 800, casting, balancing. Then interest receivable account, in the journal entry, this particular account was debited. So come to this account, come to debit side and write the name opposite to it, to interest account 900. Now listen, in the journal entry, I have merged this account and this account, and I have given the effect. Alright, so just to save time, I have done like that. In exam, you can make it into 2 separate entries. Okay, but if you merge the entries just like what I have done, then please be careful of writing the respective amounts against the correct accounts. Okay, do not make mistakes in the amounts. Okay, you can make it into 2 separate entries, you can merge it into single entry, because it was given as a single transaction in the problem. I had merged it, but if you want, you can do it into 2 transactions. All right, now come to rent account, come to rent account. Then in rent account, what is the thing? Rent account has been debited. So come to rent account, come to debit side, write the name opposite to it, similar to our this one. So it will be to outstanding rent account 6000, casting and balancing. Then salary account, so you will be mentioning salary account was debited. So come to salary account, come to debit side, write the name opposite to it, to outstanding salary, respective name opposite to it, 12,000, casting, balancing. Outstanding rent account, this particular account was created in the journal entry. Come to this account, come to credit side, write the name, respective name opposite to it, by rent account 6000, casting and balancing is done. Then outstanding salary account, this particular account was created. So come to the credit side of this account. Oh god, debit credit. Come to this particular account, come to the credit side, write the name opposite to it, by salary account 12,000, casting and balancing done. Then come to commission account, in commission account, in the journal entry, commission account was created. So come to commission account, come to the credit side and write the name opposite to it, by commission accrued account 800, casting balancing. Then interest account, in the journal entry it was credited, so come to interest account, come to credit side, write the name opposite to it, interest receivable account 900, casting and balancing. So this ends our problem. Now I am going to do the conversion. I am going to do only for I will take a couple of accounts only, and I will be teaching you how to convert from ledger to journal in the next video.